claims she does not know Sam Larry. What's her fucking business with Sam Larry? She does all. I don't know you. I don't know you, Nia. So what exactly is the big deal in it? So Wunmi supposed to come to court and say, "Oh, I know Sam Larry. I know this. I know that." Yes, somebody might actually come and say like it's just like maybe T-Baby or maybe president saying that we know Mr. Tosin wípé tẹ́ bá béèrè lọ́wọ́ èèyàn gan pé Mr. Tosin o wípé ó support Wunmi dáadáa or anything. Does that mean wípé mo mọ Wunmi ni? It's just like the way these people reason sometimes. For the fact that maybe I come on here to say some certain things in support of Wunmi or anything does not mean maybe like I communicate with Wunmi or maybe I know Wunmi. But that's their problem. They will tell you in their account, they will tell you like anything they are saying there is Wunmi that told them or anything. So it's just like saying, okay, Wunmi ò ṣe nǹkan báyìí, Wunmi ò ṣe nǹkan báyìí, Wunmi ò ṣe nǹkan báyìí. I can say it affirmatively based on the fact that I've had so many versions of this whole thing, and maybe like I can put one or two things together and say like, no, Wunmi did not do this. It's just like me saying Wunmi does not know Sam Larry. That does not mean like maybe Wunmi has called me to tell me like, oh, I don't know Sam Larry. She said it that she does not know Sam Larry. And within our own context of view or our own opinion, now the knowing, ṣé by name ni wípé òun ò gbọ́rúkọ tó ń jẹ́ Sam Larry ni, àbó òun ò rí picture rí, àbó òun mọ video rí, àbí personal relationship láàjọ ní. So, and the context of what Wunmi is said in court is the fact that personal relationship, I don't have any personal relationship with this person. But these people are just dumb. I do say it every time. They are dumb. They don't know what they are doing. And that is why every time it just look as if they are chasing shadows. And that is why they are making a mess and mockery of this whole justice of Mohbad. It's not that they are even making. They've made a mockery and mess of it. And that is why they found themselves in this old murky waters which they are not going to get out of because wọ́n lè bọ́nú ẹ̀. Kò sí tán ṣe fẹ́ ṣe wọ́n lè bọ́nú ẹ̀. Because èèyàn ilé wọn ní pé Yorùbá máa ní pé ilé tí èèyàn tó bá fi itọ́ mọ èrè ló máa wó. And even in law it says that you cannot build something on nothing. All they are just doing is just chasing shadows. So when they come back to this to the basic, to the status quo, they return back to status quo, they come back to the basic and say it as if like, okay, where did we get this thing wrong? I think if I am on their camp, these are the questions we'll be asking ourselves. Where exactly did we get this thing wrong? Because it is wrong, it is effort in futility, it is not working. If in 7 months you've not been able to bring out one evidence, you have been running from pillar to post, for like 5 months. You have actually been dragging Wunmi, ṣe kinní kan, ó lọ sọ́dọ̀ bẹ Ẹlẹ́gùṣì, ó ṣe kinní kan, ó lọ ṣe kinní kan, Ẹlẹ́gùṣì this, Ẹlẹ́gùṣì that. Now they've waited till when your cup is full. Now they've taken action. You are saying, wọ́n lo ọwọ́ agbára fún wa. I don't understand. In law, they say he who allege must prove. You have called the king so many names, kinní kan. Irú àwọn arífà yẹn kò sí tẹ́ ṣe fẹ́ ṣe àwọn yẹn wọ́n ti ní tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì jail already. Kò sí ẹ̀bẹ̀ kò sí. The only thing tó lè change ẹni bẹ́ẹ̀ bí káyé parẹ́. Nǹkan ẹyọkan so tó lè change ẹ̀ nìyẹn wípé ìyẹn ò ní lọ sẹ́wọ̀n yẹn káyé parẹ́ nìkan ni bọ̀kan káyé ò bá ti parẹ́ ìyẹn ti Taylor ti káṣù ẹ̀wọ̀n ẹ̀wà already pẹ̀lú bàtà ẹ̀ already ìyẹn máa lọ fèsì ẹ̀ wò. Because you've said so many things due to the cheers of these miserable people, because they are all miserable. Because if they are not miserable, èèyàn ò ní máa sọ nǹkan without facts, without evidence. Ẹ wá sọ di Yorùbá film. Àkájọkọ ènìyàn arípa ńlá jẹ gan èmi kiri kan wàá máa pọ̀fọ̀ wàá máa pàyájọ́ kiri kan òfúùtù fẹ́ẹ̀ tẹ̀. You made so many things, alleged the king of direct and indirect murder of Mohbad. You accused him of even ṣe adultery àbí bigamy gan. Ẹni sùúrù tí ọba ń ṣe wípé bí a pé ọba yẹn gan ní thick skin àbí pé ìyàwó ọba gan bí a pé ó tún jó ní sùúrù àwádẹ́lì máa fi ipò léjò ní sùúrù gan. Ṣé ẹ fi pé family wo nírú accusation yẹn náà lè fi irú accusation yẹn kan ọkọ ẹ̀ tíyàwó yẹn tí issue ti ní máa ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú family yẹn. Because wọ́n ṣe kinní kan ọba wa ṣe kinní kan ọba ṣe kan now ọba ti take action ẹni pé wọ́n lọ́wọ́ agbára fún yín. What exactly is the king supposed to do? Now the king has gone through the legal route of saying, oh, you have accused me of doing A, B, C, D. Please come forward with your proof so that we can resolve this amicably and legally. Bring your proof. They are saying the king is using power. Who is the king? Who is this? Who is that? And you are seated in your own house, outside the country, going about your shift and your duty and everything, and telling these guys to actually continue with their act of stupidity and wickedness. Kò sí nǹkan kan tẹ́nibọ̀dì lè sọ, ìyẹn ti lọ fèsì ẹ̀ náà, because wọ́n ní àìmọṣẹ́ kọ́ ọmọ rògùn, òun ló jẹ́ kó korí bóná. Ẹ mú dẹ̀ mọ̀rọ̀ sọ láyé yìí náà, gbogbo sọ̀rọ̀sọ̀rọ̀ kó máa ṣọ́ra sọ. So these people are just gullible, they are just being clever by half. Me, I've made up my mind, like anything that has to do with their justice for Mohbad, they should go and do it. Yeah, I'm not interested in it, because it is just a show of shame. It is just it is just a gathering of stupid people on that side. You just see them speak English or whatsoever, but basic things they cannot even understand. You are in Canada. Definitely anything, be it Twitter, be it Instagram or whatsoever, the time zone would actually be within where you are. So nígbà tí nǹkan ṣẹlẹ̀ ní bí 4 p.m. ní Nàìjíríà, ṣé tó bá máa show ní Canada, ṣé 4 p.m. Nigerian time náà ló máa show ẹ ni? Is this not just simple common sense? And these people cannot even think it, and they go ahead with it. It is true, Mohbad died on the Monday. Ẹni tó bí Mohbad sọ fún mi pé Tuesday lọ́mọ òun kú. Ẹ̀yin díẹ̀ sọ pé Monday ni ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń jẹ́ cut and join. Ẹ lẹ́yìn investigate. Kí lẹ́yìn investigate? Can you cry more than the bereaved? Can you cry more than the bereaved? Is it that this whole death of Mohbad has affected you so much? Is it that you've not lost any member of your family within the past 2, 3 years or 5 years? Why is this death of Mohbad? Why to ṣe kanye lára tó yìí gangan? Why to kanye lára tó yìí? People die virtually every day in this country based on various reasons. The high rate of kidnapping, the terrorism, whatsoever. So many things are happening in Nigeria every day. You see some people who come online. Mohbad is this not madness? Is this not madness? Okay, have we sat down to think, to ask ourselves, what is the concern of Bukky Jesse in all of this? Is it that you are trying to look for what killed Mohbad? Or you are trying to bully the wife? Or you are trying to remove Liam from inheriting what Mohbad has? Is that the cause? Because because if it is about what killed Mohbad, everybody in one, I don't think this old division, this old wrong narrative, this lies and this agenda should actually be flying in any way. But these people have their own motive. Elomi ofe wo fracas. Kéèsì Mohbad yìí ló fi ń ṣe intro to Fracas 101. Ẹlòmíì fẹ́ máa lọ live lórí TikTok. Ó ṣàn 1,000 followers. Kéèsì Mohbad yìí òun ló fi ń try láti build the followers. Ẹlòmíì gift yìí òun ló fi ń jẹun lọ́nà àtijọ́ àti mú ẹ̀. Torí ẹ̀ ló jẹ́ pé every time a máa wá kìnìkan gidigidigbẹ̀ igbògbòdògbò kìnìkan gbogbo. So oníkálukú ló lájẹ̀ndà tiẹ̀. Because if you look at them, ẹlòmíì ó yẹ ká bi wọ́n wípé kí ni láìfù ẹ, kí ló ń fi láìfù ẹ yìí ṣe gangan tẹ́lẹ̀, ayé ẹ, ìgbésí ayé ẹ gangan, kí ló fi ń ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ kí justice of Mohbad yìí tó dé? Because tẹ́ bá listen sẹ́lòmí ẹ máa mọ̀ wípé ẹlòmí, most of these people fúnra wọn gan wọn láyọ̀, wọn láyọ̀. Ẹlòmí bóyá ó ti wà lábroad gan, àwọn family ẹ̀ gan ti abandon ẹ because kò wúlò fara ilé, kò wúlò fara oko, ó kàn wà ní. So kò sí nǹkan tó ń fi láìfù wọn ṣe. So torí ẹ̀ rí wọ́n kàn rí gbogbo kéèsì Mohbad yes wọ́n kàn ràn yín mọ́ láti kàn fún wa pé òkè jẹ́ káwa náà máa sọ because who are you if not for the fact that social media is a leveler and I'm sorry to say ẹlòmíì tó ń bú Wùnmí tó ń pariwo Wùnmí ṣe kíní kan ọmọ yẹn lè kéré kó jẹ́ 24 years but tẹ́ bá jọ ríra ń ta ó lè bá sọ̀rọ̀ anyhow tẹ́ bá jọ ríra níta ó kàn lè déédéé rí kó wò wípé ó yá Wùnmí o wá ṣe kíní báyìí ẹ̀yin tó jẹ́ wípé fúnra yín gan nǹkan tẹ́lòmíì ogun tẹ́lòmíì dẹ̀ ń fèsì lábẹ́lé tó ń fèsì lábẹ́ tó ń bájà lábẹ́ aṣọ ó ju ti Wùnmí yìí lọ ẹni tó yẹ kó yẹ kó wá sórí social media sórí TikTok yìí kí gbogbo everybody báyìí kó ní pé kó gbóhùn àdúrà sókè fóun nítorí pé ogun tó ń jà but ìyẹn kò ń ṣe tiwọn ó kì í ẹwù èèyàn tó jẹ́ wípé ìwọ fúnra ẹ ò lọ́kọ ọmọ ẹ wà lẹ́wọ̀n o ò láyọ̀ o ò ní nǹkan kan ìwọ lòún dé tó ń sẹ́kẹ́ ẹ̀yà Wùnmí kọ́ni ẹ̀ apọ̀kọ̀jáyé àṣekéré kọjá ṣáyé tiẹ̀ dá ṣé ayé tiẹ̀ dá ṣé wọ́n tiẹ̀ lè because the thing is this they say he who must come to equity must come with clean hands ìwọ tó bá fẹ́ báyàn wí tó fẹ́ ṣe kíní kan you should be a role model tọ́wọ́n Yorùbá ń pè ní àwòkọ́ṣe gidi irú àwọn tó ń jáde yìí irú àwọn Tẹ́ni ọmọ olófo irú àwọn westo irú àwọn pípù irú àwọn paparia ó kẹwọ orú papariano yẹn iṣẹ́ wo ló ń ṣe láti bí oṣù méje tó bá ti jí láàárọ̀ báyìí kó kàn tán láìfù lẹ̀ tó bá dìde kúrò ń díẹ̀ bóyá o lọ gbóúnjẹ ni láti oṣù méje ìyàn yẹn dẹ̀ jẹ́ Wùnmí ṣe kí ni ká I'm an analyst I'm a scientist I'm a this I'm a that irú àwọn èèyàn wo nìyẹn àbí ṣé ìyá ẹlẹ́wọ̀n ni lè rọrùn èèyàn bá yẹn ló yẹ kán jáde tí ò bá ń ṣe wípé bí a pé society wa náà àti pé social media kò sí nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ ìtìjú mọ́ ṣé irú àwọn Bukky Jesse yẹn tó yẹ kó jáde síta máa sọ̀rọ̀ ṣó yẹ kó jáde kó máa sọ̀rọ̀ níwọ̀ tọ́mọ ẹ wà lẹ́wọ̀n ìyẹn gan lásán ìtìjú ńlá gbáà ni ṣùgbọ́n àwọn náà lè jáde ó fẹ́ wẹ̀lú mọ́ ṣára tiẹ̀ wẹ́ mọ́ ẹ woru westo yẹn ẹ rò pé òun ni husband of the year bó ṣe ń ṣe Wùnmí owes Mohbad kìnnì kan of care duty of care kìnnì kan of care negligence of this negligence of that wọ́n gbéyàwó ẹ̀ sí police station torí kéèsì fẹnuwú géètì tí wọ́n lọ ṣe.
Dull official say you are a liar. He won't talk liar, he spell layer because his mama be like old layer. She get the sense of old layer. She lay am as egg. Now from egg, the olori buruku hatch comot, eggs dull. You suppose remove the DOL, spell am as DULL because now you dull pass for this entire generation. You are so dull that they don't fit put you for Gen Z. Your dulling enter the next generation.
Well, that's just the bottom line. Is just calling out Wunmi together with Baba just to come out and speak. I think I can put my camera, I would have put it so that you can see.
But please, who is he calling dull head? Dull.
Yeah, in his show.
I just heard this. I didn't hear what you guys were saying before now. I'm sorry, but yeah, I know that sounds like that in phrase. Who is he calling dull head or whatever?
Anytime he's doing his show, if you're familiar with his show like that, there are some people who are always coming for him in the comment section. So he will always nail them. He will always rapture them according to him. He will first insult them before he raptures them. Like rapture meaning he will block them. They will never comment again. So anytime they bring any negative comment, he will just come at them like that. Okay. So I feel somebody he has already interviewed Karimo, I think last year thereabout, and him being kind of on their sides, kind of, because until now is now saying that although this thing is not now, it was last month. This video is 29th of March. So until now that is now saying that Wunmi should come out and talk. Why did he not say that all since? And some people are of the opinion that They are sure that he collected money from Karimo to interview her on his page. According to him, that when he interviews on his page, he gets about 1 million or so, or more than. And why did he not just maybe go through Karimo again and interview or something like that? That what went wrong for him now to call on all of them now to come and talk? Why did he not call them to come and talk before? And in the video too, he's also praising Very Dark Man for all his investigative analysis and all those things. So, it's just a question mark there, kind of.
Mr. Kule.
Got into a castle.
Can you hear me? Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir. See, I want us to deliberate on the next coroner inquest, which is on the 15th of May, which is next month. Let's talk about the coroner inquest. What are we expecting them to do? Because as for me, I'm expecting Prime Boy to speak on this on next coroner inquest. Why are they just letting only Prime Boy, what's it called? Sorry, Spending, only Spending are speaking for the 2 times the coroner inquest was when they start the first one, Spending speak, yes. The second one, Spending speak. So I'm hoping and I wish they can let Prime Boy speak on this 3rd coroner inquest that is coming up on the 15th of May. My own point of view, though, because they cannot just allowing only Spending to be talking. Sorry, Mr. Kule, they can't be allowing only Spending to be talking when the other person is not talking. And the first one, they said Boya, what's his name? Spending fainted or something. And the second one, they said the judge was sick. The third one, we don't want story from any one of them, please. They should let Prime Boy speak on that next coroner inquest that is coming up on the 15th of May. Or what do you, what can you say? What are you expecting? To me, I don't know how to put it, but I just hope they let Prime Boy speak.
Okay, well, that's actually a good point, But I'm sure that the new legal team have now sent some names to the magistrates to invite them to speak. I don't know if it will commence from the next inquest. I'm not sure, but I'm sure that they have worked on some new persons that they want to invite so that they can testify to help the case. But I hope Prime Boy is also on the list. And another thing we need to talk about is that, are we going to continue with this 30-minute, 1-hour inquest? Because if we continue with that, we're not going to go anywhere. Because how long would how can that help us, considering the kind of time factor and every other thing? The judge will just come and say she's sick, she's having headache, she's having cramps, she's having this, she's having that, and then she'll close the inquest. No, that's
because
I think.
Are they going to keep on telling us different stories? Somebody is sick, somebody is break their neck, something like this happen every time. We still expecting more for Spendy though, because Spendy was in the house with Mohbad few hours before the incident happened. So Spendy still needs to tell us what led to that fight. Because he was there. They all went to the show together, come back home, he was there too, in the house. And I think the fight continued. What led to that fight? They should speak what led to that fight. And some of bad friends. Yes, please, go ahead.
I don't think Spending is going to give us anything extra than what he has already given us. You understand? He's not going to give us anything extra than what he has given already. So if we're expecting more to that, then I don't think it's just it. Because he was the one that we invested a lot of hope on. But where did that hope take us? Take us somewhere we don't even know. You understand? So I think maybe Prime Boy, he should be able to at least shed more light and also counter Spending on the last. I think at the last inquest, he was also saying that there was a punch on the Prado glass, I think. So I think Fine Boy should come at that and clarify things. But me, I don't think spending is going
Okay,
to give us anything extra.
okay, Mr. Kule, that means they should let Prime Boy speak then, because Prime Boy have one of two things to say. They should let Prime Boy speak on this next coroner inquest,
Yes, not only
isn't it?
Prime Boy, the nurse, and some representatives from the hospitals, Kuramed and Perez, to come and affirm the time and the state of the body as at the arrival. You understand? And then also, I think they should
Hmm.
invite Mohbad to give us a particular time, because she's the one saying Monday now. You understand? They need to bring her back if she can come and affirm that Monday she's emphasizing on. Then that can help us move past this whole brouhaha somehow.
That one is a police. That one should be police job. Police need to summon the Mohbad for questioning, which is a personal questioning, because nobody should go with Mama Mohbad if they really want to do their job, and that woman must provide that proof, evidences that Baba Mohbad was the one that sent people to Mohbad's house to stab him. They need to arrest that Mama Mohbad for questioning, then with
Well,
proof that, oh, this is the proof.
as it stands, the police will not do that. So, in order for us not to invest too much of hope on them, they have written petition against Darosha. Till now, I don't think they have arrested Darosha. You get it? So,
So
now
what
putting Mama
they
Mohbad
say they
on
are
them
doing, they
too.
are doing everything. They doing. I remember when Chekpeteri went to station then, when you were doing video, where the police said, blah blah blah. You can see her the way she was talking, that they are doing, the police are doing their work. So why are they not? Why can't they see all of those things that they're supposed to would have done? They are not doing their investigation. I mean, investigating this case very well. They are not looking into some people, and Baba needs to sue. Baba needs to arrest Mohbad to come and bring the evidence out where Baba sent those people to go and stab Mohbad. Because you cannot just sit in somewhere in that room, and Wumi is only the, what's it called, the phone, telling Baba to say sorts of things, and that woman is saying different things every day, every day. People can't just sit down and be watching that woman like that. Honestly, I wish the coroner inquest can even put Mama Mohbad by inviting her to that coroner inquest to say one of two things, to ask her some questions. I know she's going to say what she actually know, what happened. If Wunmi is there, if Adra is there with that woman, she will not speak up.
Exactly, that's what we're saying. That they need to bring her back to the inquest, because there's a lot of things she's saying
Yes.
now that I think it will be useful to help us in the case. So if they bring her back to the inquest, let them ask her some questions, and let them cross-examine her, and based on some things that she's spilling out on social media and through some media outlets, let them cross-examine her and let them confirm timing from her. The time now is of essence, because we need to check who is lying or who is not lying. Because according to Spending the last time, I think he was also guilty of that timing aspect. I think he said they called him around 1 p.m. or so that Mohbad has died. And then I think the nurse said that he got to the place to treat Mohbad around 2 or 3. I don't know, I stand to be corrected. So if
Oh,
this
that
stands, then
reminds
that
me.
means
That reminds me, Mr. Kule, about that nurse that you just mentioned. Sorry, I interject you. If you remember, the mother of the nurse says what the police read to the public is different from what nurse wrote in his statement. So for that reason, the what's it called? The nurse needs to be invited. I mean, to that coroner inquest to go and say, who do you inject? She needs to defend herself now. Who did not inject? At what point did you get to that house? When you get there, what did you see? Who called the nurse? Okay,
Then
said Spendy, right? Okay, what now happened?
then
Because
if
it's
that's the
actually saying
case,
something different now.
then if that's the case, ọlọ́pàá máa kọ́ everybody just like we used to say. Then the nurses
Gbogbo wọn ló máa
her
kọ
mother
everybody
must
ni o.
also be invited. The nurse mother will be invited to the inquest so that she can reconfirm what she said, that her daughter did not do this, her daughter did not do that, contrary to what her daughter said. And there is too much of controversies about the nurse. Even her pictures, there's been a lot of fake pictures flying all over the internet of
Fake
which is not the
pictures.
nurse. Fake pictures. So that nurse, particularly, there's a lot of interrogations that must happen about her own account, and the mother too should be invited because the mother too would be of help. Because before the mother can say anything
Did
like
you
that,
see
she
how
must
many,
have confided
Mr.
in
Kule,
her
did you
mother.
see how many names? Mr. Kule, did you see how many names that Yanos mentioned?
Hmm.
There's more to this, really. There's more to this. I just pray that this next corona inquest, they should not tell us somebody fainted, somebody is sick. Anybody that is sick, at least from now till on the 15th of next month, that person to get better. And if you know you cannot handle it, please give it to someone. Let someone else take over this case. Let someone else
See,
take over this
my
corona
own is
inquest. We
that
don't want story
my
again.
own My own is that we should get that money in that GoFundMe so that it can be enough to pay the legal team, so that we can be able to hold the legal team responsible. Because there are a lot of cases that the legal team need to work on. We were here yesterday analyzing on petitions that Mohbad wrote and signed before Ikpai. And we also countered Obalegushi, that there was a particular time Sam Larry responded to that petition, and he wrote on that his petition. They published it on Punch. You understand? His name then was Sam Larry Elegushi. Why is he bearing Elegushi's name? And Elegushi later denied him after Mohbad has spy. Why did he not deny him before Mohbad spy? Do you understand? So if he claims that he's denying Sam Larry, why did he not do that denial since last year August when that counter petition was
Conspiracy.
published? Why is he now later, when the people are now so furious about the matter, and that is when you have come to disclaim that you don't know Sam Larry from nowhere? But he published a petition with your name, and then there was nothing, and then now you're saying that you don't know him from nowhere. I think if that's the
Okay,
case, then Sam Larry. Okay, go on.
okay, so thank you. Sorry. Let's assuming that when Sam Larry was bearing Sam Larry Elegushi, let's just say, oh, maybe he likes the name of Elegushi, and he just feel like, okay, let me just add this name to my name because I like the name. Let's assume that way. So when the incident now happened to Mohbad now, and the name of Oba is being included in that what's it called, petition, that means they needs to invite that Oba for questioning as well, what leads to so things, because the police are not doing their work. If they are doing their work, they know what to do now. They know. Honestly, all these things we are saying, they could have invited him and questioned him and go and do more investigation about what happened, what leads to that petition. You understand?
See, but that's
To
one of
me,
those things. If you ask any lawyer, they will tell you that when you want to write a petition against somebody, you have to bring some evidence, some facts that will be able to tell that what you are writing against that person is actually fact or is actually the truth. You understand? So let's assume that Mohbad gave evidences before that petition was granted, of which all the names were mentioned. You understand? So there was an evidence before that petition was published. And the police, on the other end, they are supposed to do their job by inviting those persons and getting to know why that particular, why they have been threatening the guy and threatening his whole career and everything, and even destroyed his property worth over 5 million naira. But they didn't do anything. Because if they did anything then, it was at that moment that the Oba should have disclaimed that he does not know Sam Larry. If they did their job at that time, the police would have disclaimed, the Oba would have disclaimed that I don't know Sam Larry, I don't know what's my name doing in that petition. You understand?
Exactly.
But it means that they did not do their job, and that is why we have to sue the police in that aspect. That is number one. The police, you sue them for not doing their job. Now, number two, when Sam Larry wrote his own counter petition in August, he wrote a counter petition in August and he claimed that he is still bearing Elegushi, Sam Larry. So, had it been the police have done their job, they would have also found out that this guy is not Elegushi. You understand? It's just more like I think they are piling petitions in that Alagmo or wherever, and they're not working on them. If that's the case, then why are people going to write petitions now? Because petition is more like useless, and that's why some people saying that want to write petition against the police. It's of no use. Better you just do a lawsuit, sue them to court, and then you guys you can win them. The Nigerian police force has been won severally in the court, so it's not a new thing or whatsoever.
Because the petition has been given to Brekete. I think Brekete have it with him. Like because Baba talked about that petition when he went to Brekete. He talked about the petition, and I'm very sure that Brekete must have done something, one of two things about that petition, because they can't just trash that petition. Understand? And even the police on duty when the petition was when Mohbad went to the police to give them the petition that this is what happened, that the officer in charge must be sued too. They needs to get that officer, ask them some question. Understand? Because we can't just leave everything like that, like not like see everything like nothing happened. A lot happened. A lot really happened. And this next coroner inquest, I just pray they let Spine Boy speak his own truth. The little one that he have to say, they should permit Prime Boy to speak. They should let him speak, please. Not that they will say something happened again. Must something happen anytime coroner inquest they want to, anytime they want to sit for coroner inquest, must something happened? Must something happened? Enough of the excuses. They should let them speak. They should let Prime Boy speak his own truth. If they really want this justice, if they really want to get, they want Mohbad to get this justice, like everybody screaming loud, like they want justice, they should let Prime Boy speak. Enough of all this talk. They should let Prime Boy speak. So anybody that know you want to be sick or faint, they should start fainting now, and they should get ready for the next coroner inquest, because they will not continue postponing tomorrow on the clinic on the. Is this how we're going to continue? So when exactly are they taking the case to court? If they continue postponing the ordinary coroner inquest, so when are they taking the case to court? Because Mama Mohbad, Adura, what is his name? Darosha, all of them need to be invited to coroner inquest and ask them some certain question. They must take action. The police should please do their work. Okay, Mr. Kunle. The police should please do their work. They should do the needful. They should please, at least this justice that we are shouting now, their children too. The police, remember that you guys too have children. You guys have children too. I know some of you may be thinking that your children is not in Nigeria. Nigeria. That is what some people are thinking. And don't forget that there's no way your children can be. If anything want to happen, this is a karma. You must let people speak. Invite all of them to coroner inquest. Invite Iya Mohbad again. Invite what's his name? No, not woman. Darosha. That Darosha needs to be arrested. Those are the things I think the legal thing could have done. Ó jẹ́ kó ti gbé Darosha yẹn, kó ti gbé. by this time that Darusha have not they've not invited, they didn't invite him, they did not arrest him. Oshinyon fanda like nothing happens to, like Darusha is a saint, he did nothing wrong. They should get him arrested and get Mohbad too, and because he needs to tell us and provide that evidence that Baba was the one that sent people to Mohbad out to stab him. What are they doing? At least they know what to do. They know what to do. They know what to do. And tó yẹ pé kò kí ń ṣe adájọ́ gan, tí ò kí ń ṣe ọlọ́pàá gan, kò mọ anything gan. If they table this kind of case to him that, okay, what can you do? I know he's going to do, like, let me just use a word for 40% or 50% to do his own investigation about what happened. Wunmi is now after a place to another. Why is she running? Why is Wunmi running from? As people were saying on Facebook, I saw everything they wrote. They're saying that Wunmi is 100%. They said Wunmi is 100% ready to do that DNA, but tell Josie to go and call the court order. Wunmi is fully ready. Ready for what is court about? Clean, go and do the DNA. Ọmọ kò fi gbá wa lóde nǹkan tẹ́ ṣàn sunkún. Use it to slap her face. Okay, yeah. The police should do their work, Jerry. Oh my God, rojo. The police should do their work. They should do the needful. Please. Ẹ̀yin náà bí mo ti yín o. Òṣùwọ̀n ni. Òṣùwọ̀n tẹ́ bá ti fi wọ̀n fún ọmọ ẹlòmíì ló máa fi wọ̀n fún ẹ̀yin náà padà. Òṣùwọ̀n, that's the reason why I see some of them. You see some people where after the late of their parents, àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ máa ń tó shiny. Because why? Because what they are, some parents, they didn't do the right thing. They've done something dirty. Bàbá ló àwọn òbí ló jẹ́ so àwọn ọmọ ní eyín kan. Yes, that is why we are crying. They should do the needful. They know what to do. All of them, they know that they need to do. Okay, àwọn èèyàn báyìí ló lè pè o. Those are the people they can call. Those are the people they can question. Those are the people they can ask what happened. Those are the people that can give us the accounts of kí ló really ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan. What happened? Thank you, Sister Blessing. What happened to that to Mohbad in the house? Those are the people that they need to call. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan? What leads to that fight? Okay, they will ask you, they will question you, they will do the necessary things in that house to get their facts, to get it. Ẹ wá finú ilé yẹn lẹ̀, wọ́n dẹ̀ ṣì ń lò sínú ilé tó yẹ pé Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ sílẹ̀ fún ọmọ ẹlòmíì jẹ. Tèmi ni mo sọ, Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ sílẹ̀ fún ọmọ ẹlòmíì jẹ. Honestly. And Wunmi is telling us that she wants justice for Mohbad. She said, Wunmi is saying she wants justice for Mohbad. She wants justice for her husband. And she's not looking for this justice for her husband. A lot of VN out with what she's saying. Ó dẹ̀ ṣe yan fanda. Olílù ẹ̀ tó ń lù fún. Ó wà nísàlẹ̀ odò. It is well. This corona inquest, we don't want story. Enough of story. Oh. Somebody fainted, somebody sick, somebody skinny. They should let everybody speak their mind and invited the next people. This is when I believe the legal thing should strike, and by saying one of two things about this corona inquest. It is well. Lady Aries, are you there? Dr. Esther, are you there? So what else are we going to? What's else?
My darling, I'm here. I'm very much here. How are you, Golden Seal?
Fine, thank you. Now, what are you expecting on the next corona inquest?
Yes, I've been listening to your agitations. regarding the next coming coroner inquest. And all what you said, I totally agree to it. I totally agree. They should follow up with Prime Boy. They should follow up, you know, to get them on stage to speak, to get them in court to speak. And as the other, is it Kunle that's been responding to you? It's not only Prime Boy, all of them. And regarding the nonsense Mama Mohbad has been saying, we shouldn't take it for granted. We should follow up on it too, for her to explain. All those outbursts she's been giving. We need more explanation. Today you accuse somebody, today is Prime Boy, tomorrow is Baba Mohbad. Who exactly are you saying stabbed Mohbad? And she's using the word stab. So all those things are things they should follow up on. So many things that they didn't follow up on. Hopefully the new legal team will do the needful this time. That is the reason why we are contributing this money, because we want things to go right this time. Hopefully someone will get it right this time. So I totally agree to your agitation about how everything is going. We are very hopeful about May 15th. Hopeful that Prime will get to speak. Hopeful that more people will come on board. Hopeful that this judge will stop all these excuses. The last time it was
Yes.
there's no light, so they cannot put on Jane. They have to finish in time. This time she has headache. I mean,
Too much
we
story.
we we're sick and tired of all these unnecessary stories. We need more stuff. We need to get to the root of the issue. We need to get this ball rolling. We need to have all these hearings done. We can't afford a judge that has headache. We can't afford a court that has no AC, no generator to put on the AC. It's always one excuse or the other. We're sick and tired of this. Hopefully, this new legal team will be able to make a stand and stand their grounds. That listen, if we need to bring a fuel to court, let us bring it and put it in the jail. If this judge has issues with her health, let somebody else take over and sit. It does not have to be one judge. Another judge can take over if she has health issues. We need
Yes.
to have a hearing. A hearing is
Exactly.
of a magnitude of a case like this, a case of this magnitude, should have each hearing should not be less than 6 hours, with about 2 or 3 people that would talk, not just one person talking halfway. They close it, they come again another day, then the remaining half, and they close it. 2 hours. Well, what I mean, we're sick and tired of all of that. We're sick and tired of all of that.
With all the long hours, in the court, more than 5 6 hours, only one person was able to talk, and the sentences is not even up to a page. Not the everything that person said is not up to a page of book. When you try to write it down, it's not up to a page, in one page of a notebook.
Exactly. I don't want to believe that
And the
the
next thing
judge,
they go,
yes, I don't want to believe yet that the judge, because the judge is supposed to be neutral, but as it is, it appears that there's something fishy, even with the judge. I don't want to believe that, because that will affect even the morale, our morale. The judge is supposed to be neutral, even though they are the government, and we know that we are fighting against the government because there's the government. There's manipulation going all around this case. But a judge is supposed to be neutral, and if they are not neutral and it appears as if they are one-sided, our legal team, that's why we requested for a SAN to rise up to the occasion and demand changes, even of the judge if need be. The judge, we can request a judge, a case to be moved from one judge to another judge. It's possible. see Papa Rhino there. I think he's lecturing on another platform. God knows what he's saying over there.
I'm very sure. What I'm just sure of is I know, and I'm very sure that the legal team are doing serious work about this next corona inquest. I'm very sure of that because they will not let that judge make them look like they don't know what they are doing, and every other things they are doing. I'm very sure as well that they are following up everything. You understand? So
Yes.
we should just put our mind at rest on those legal team. They are doing their best. With
Yeah.
time, we will see everything that is going on.
Okay.